Good morning, preschoolers. How are you today? Welcome to a new week of preschool at Little Lions. What's the weather like outside today where you live? I know that we have people from all over the country watching our videos, so your weather, wherever you are watching, might not actually be the same weather that we are having here in Kansas. But today, our weather outside is not sunny like it normally is. We have lots of clouds in the sky. So that means we get to pick the cloudy tab today. Does this one say cloudy? No. What about this one? Are those clouds? No way. This one says rainy. This one says windy. This one says partly cloudy, and last but not least, we have our cloudy tab. So I'm going to put that up here today for today's weather. We are still in the month of April, but every single time we meet together, we get a little bit further on into the month. Today is the 28th day. That's what 28 is, a 2 and then an 8 together. And I'm going to put that right next to the 27. 28 comes after 27, right there. All the way down here is when our month is going to end, so we're getting really, really close. Here are our 7 days of the week. Could you sing the 7 days of the week song with me? That would be great. 5 plus 2 is 7. Ready? There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nice job. Today we are going to be all about the letter M. The letter M in our alphabet comes kind of in the middle. And our letter M starts words like moon and mouse. And we get the letter M sound by pushing our lips together. Just like that. The letter M sound. Can you think of some other things that start with M? The sound? We're going to talk a little bit more about that today. Before we talk about those things though, I want to talk to you a little bit about our big M and our little m. They both have 2 points to them. Our big M is kind of a big pointy guy like this. You go up, down, up, down. Ooh, that looks kind of like a mountaintop, doesn't it? Almost like I could add some art to that. Maybe put some snow on the mountains, put some other mountains in the background, some clouds up in the sky. You can make your letters into pictures, can't you? And there you've got the letter M turned into some mountains. But the little m doesn't have sharp points like that. The little m has bumps. And it looks like that. Oh, I'm going to go up a little higher like that. Okay? So those are nice and curvy, like 2 little bumps, almost like that. Okay? We could turn that into a couple of other things too. But when you see an M that has 2 points at the top, like a mountain, then that is your big M, your capital N. But if you see an M like this that has 2 little bumps, that is going to be your lowercase m, your little m. Let's go over to the table now. I've put out some things that start with the letter M. And this is what I was talking about. Here is our big M, our capital M, with the points at the top. And here is our lowercase, our little m, that has 2 bumps. Do you recognize any of the things around here? These are all things that begin with the letter M. What's that guy? Is that a monkey? Monkey begins with M. Monkey. What about this? We only wear these when it's cold outside. Mittens. Okay. This right here, you maybe have a bigger one of these in your house, perhaps in your bathroom or in your bedroom. That's a mirror. Mirror begins with M. This little guy, squeak, 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 that's a mouse. Oh, hopefully you don't see a mouse running through your house. Maybe you have one as a pet. But mouse begins with M. What about this? Do you have this in your refrigerator? That is what? Milk. That's one kind of milk that we can drink. Milk begins with M. And then up here, I have a piece of money. Money begins with M. And I just got out a few different things that begin with the letter M, but I bet if you walk around your house making the sound, you might be able to discover some more words that also begin with the letter M. It's kind of a fun little word search or letter search that you can do at your house. Let's do a math activity today. Oh, math. Math also begins with M, doesn't it? We're gonna do a math activity today. Math is when we study numbers and how those numbers work together. And it is important for us to start learning about our numbers and how they all work together. So we're going to do a little math activity today. I have these two sheets right here. You might have one of these at home, so you could follow along if you want. But we're gonna make our math activity really fun today. Up here at the top, it says M&M's math, M&M's. Do you know what M&M's are? I'm talking about these guys. What's inside this package? I'm gonna flip it over. Now, the candy M&M's has two M's in it, doesn't it? Do those look like the little M's to you or the big M's? Those are actually the little M's, aren't they? So to do our math activity today, you can get some M&M's if you would like, and if you don't have them, that's fine too. You can just watch. But right now, I have no idea how many M&M's are in this package, and I don't know what color they are. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open my package of M&M's. Tear it open like that. And I'm going to dump them all out so I can see them. Do you see all those beautiful colors? Okay. Now, if you look at your sheet, we are going to divide our M&M's into different groups. And we're gonna do that by color. This is called sorting, when we make different groups of things because they are the same in some way. So this color, this word right here, and maybe you can see the color, that says brown, red, blue, green, yellow, and orange, okay? So I'm gonna take my first M&M, and it's kind of helpful that there's that little M on there, isn't there? What color is this one? This is a blue M&M. So I'm going to find the circle that says blue, matches the color, and I'm just going to put that M&M right inside the blue, okay? What about this guy right here? What color is that? That's an orange one. So I'm going to put that down here in the orange circle. What color is that? Yellow. Here's our yellow circle. Red. A red M&M in the red circle. Green. Here's our green circle over here. And this is a brown M&M. So I'm going to put the brown M&M right here. So now if you look at our sheet, we have one M&M of each color. But look up here, I have more M&Ms left. So I'm going to continue sorting. Not every category, not every color is going to be equal, and that's totally fine. That's how we do our math activity. So I'm just going to quickly finish sorting here. You can kind of watch and see what I'm doing. I'm picking all the yellows. I have another green. I have another red. And I have some blues. Look at that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to grab a pencil and we are going to do some counting. This black line here at the bottom, that says total. Now this part you might need some help with, or you don't have to write it down, but we are going to count how many of each color we have. So how many brown M&Ms do we have? Just one. So I'm going to write a number 1. Come right down, and that is all. How many red M&Ms do I have? 2. Curve around and slide to the right. There's 2. How many blue M&Ms do I have? 1, 2, 3. Curve on in and around again. Okay, how many green M&Ms do I have? 1, 2. So I'm going to write a number 2 down here. Whoa, look how many yellow M&Ms we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, around, put on a hat. 5 yellow M&Ms. And how many oranges do we have? 1, 2. 2 orange M&Ms. Okay. So this kind of sorting activity is kind of fun because we can break them apart by color. We can practice our counting. And now that they are all sorted, we can tell just like that which color has the most. Could you tell me which color has the most M&Ms? Which one of these numbers is the biggest? It's yellow. Yellow has 5 M&Ms. What about the least? That means the smallest amount. Which color has the smallest amount? Brown. He's only got 1 M&M in his case. There are other ways and other fun things you can do with M&M's math, but we're just going to do this one activity for today. Maybe you could even ask the adult who's watching you today if you could have those M&Ms for a snack, or maybe they have another idea of a project that you can do with those M&Ms. All right. I would like to show you one more project that I'm sending home with you today. This one is going to help with your cutting skills, and it's going to help with some matching skills. I've actually got this fun little puzzle that we're going to do. Now, if you need help from an adult, the first thing we need to do is cut out the big rectangle. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to cut out this big rectangle. Turn my page. Notice when I'm using my scissors, my thumb is always staying on top. I'm not turning the scissors like this or under like this. I keep my thumb on top, and then I do my best to just stay straight on that black line. There are some directions up there for the adult that's helping you. or older sibling maybe, babysitter. Whoops, that paper just got away from me. Okay, so I'm done cutting out my rectangle. Now I'm going to keep making straight cuts, and I'm going to cut this into 6 pictures. Okay? So first I'm going to cut down the middle. And now I'm going to cut the pictures apart. We've got got a mermaid right there. We've got a carton of milk and a monkey. 1, 2, 3. Here we have something that grows sometimes in our yard, sometimes in the wild, and sometimes we can get ones that are safe to eat at the grocery store, mushrooms. And then I've got a moon and a mouse. Did you notice that all of these items start with the letter M? Mouse, moon, mushroom. Now, here's kind of the crazy part. Do you notice that each picture has a dotted line down the middle? It sounds crazy, but I'm going to destroy our picture. I'm going to cut it in half. I am going to cut right down that dotted line. But we kind of need to do that for our fun little games, so don't worry. The mouse picture, the moon picture, and the mushroom. Okay, now this is where it gets really fun. I'm going to mix up all of these M pictures so they're all over. And now I get to start, I'll get my garbage out of the way there. Now I get to start putting together a puzzle, kind of. I get to do some matching. I've got one piece here. I've got a piece here. I've got a piece here. Now look here. I've got that face of a monkey. Does that go there? No. Does it go here? Nope. Does it go here? That's just silly. So I'm gonna need to start a new pile for a monkey. What about this piece? It's the head of the mermaid. Do you think it matches with any of these? Oh, wait. I can put the head of the mermaid on the tail of the mermaid, and now I've made a match. Let's find all of the matches. The top of the milk. No, not yet. What about this? Mushroom? No, no mushroom. Ooh, I see a furry body. That's not gonna go with milk or moon, but it could go with a mouse. But that doesn't look quite right. I bet it goes with our other furry animal, the monkey. Good, 2 pictures down. What about this? Now we know that's not gonna go with the mouse. A mouse is an animal. This doesn't look like an animal I've seen. We're gonna match that up with the bottom of the moon. Just a few left. Where do you think this one goes? It's a blue carton and it's got a little picture of a cow on it. Will that go with a mouse, with a mushroom, or with the milk? If you said milk, you are correct. Now, if this looks odd to you, get little clues from the bottom of the picture. What else is white with red spots? Not the mouse, but the mushroom picture has white with red spots. Nice. That leaves one piece left. Does that look like part of a mouse? It does to me. Perfect. And now you've had a chance to work on your cutting skills and on your matching skills, and we've reviewed several pictures that begin with the letter M. Great activity for today. We are going to finish today with our Bible time, and we're going to use a little bit something different today. We're going to use what we call a flannel graph. Now, if you've attended Little Lions in the past, or maybe a different school, maybe you know what a flannel graph is, but it's kind of fun, and I'm going to use it to help tell the story today. First thing I need is a flannel board. And really all this is a black board, but this material, this is called flannel, and it's kind of soft, okay? Kind of soft. I'm going to prop it up here on my chair just so we can see it a little bit better, okay? Just like that. We don't have to be down on the ground. And when we use a flannel graph, what we do is we use pictures that are cut out. This is just plain white on the back, but this is also flannel. So what happens when we take this picture and we stick it to the board? It kind of just stays there. It's not a magnet. There's no tape on it, but the two fabrics just kind of catch each other, and we can stick these pictures up on here. So today I'm going to tell you the Bible lesson about two women. And this is really great. The two women, both of their names begin with M. One of them is named Martha, and one of them is named Mary. The woman that I put up here, this is Martha, okay? And this woman that I'm going to put right here, this is Mary. Now, Mary and Martha are sisters. Do you have a sister at your house? Mary and Martha are sisters. They actually also have a brother named Lazarus, but he's not going to be in this story for today. However, there is one other character in our story today, and it's Jesus. So I'm going to get Jesus. It's my picture of Jesus, and I'm going to put Jesus right here. So our Bible lesson today begins like this. Jesus was actually very good friends with Martha and Mary, and he was going to go visit them at their house. And so Jesus came to their house, and Martha was very concerned that Jesus might be tired or hungry or thirsty from his journey. So Martha said, "Oh, I'm going to get a meal ready. I'm going to make sure the house looks nice." So Martha started getting busy in the kitchen. Maybe she started cooking up some fish. She got ready a drink for Jesus. Maybe some fruit. Maybe some grains right there. And she was hurrying around, and she was getting so busy. Oh, I have to get Jesus something to eat and make sure that he's comfortable. And Mary, instead, as soon as Jesus got there, she sat down on the ground and she started listening to Jesus. Jesus started talking, and he started teaching, and Mary just sat at his feet and listened. Now Martha started getting kind of upset. She was doing all of this work. She was hurrying around the kitchen to make sure that Jesus had something nice to eat and to drink. And she started to get frustrated with her sister, and she said, "Oh, why isn't she helping me?" And Martha even said to Jesus, "Lord, Why don't you tell my sister to help me? I'm doing all of the work here and she's just sitting there listening to you. She's not doing anything. And Jesus said, "Oh, Martha, Martha, there are many important things in this world, but Mary has actually chosen what is most important. The most important thing is to hear my words, to listen to my words." And this other stuff, while it was very nice of Martha, she was getting distracted by the other things, and she wasn't listening to what Jesus had to say. And so this is a really good lesson for us at home. We get really busy sometimes, don't we? We get busy with sports, or our moms and dads are busy with work. And when school is going on, oh my, we get so busy we have to catch the bus and we have to do all of this homework. But Jesus said himself in this story, there's really only one thing you need, and it's my words. And today we find that in the Bible. So no matter how busy you are, or no matter what you think you have to do, the one thing that you need, the one thing needful, is Jesus's words. And you can find Jesus's words in the Bible. You can go to church, like our church here. You can hear pastor talk to you about those things. Right here on our little Lions preschool channel, you can hear different devotions. But every day, make sure that you are taking time to listen to Jesus and his words, because really that is the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that we need. Okay. Well, I think that's about all we have time for today. So think about our Bible lesson for today, and think about how you can find time for Jesus and his words today. Think all about the letter M. Try to find things around your house that begin with the letter M. And when I see you next time, we are going to be in the month of May. That's another M word. Another month we'll have come and gone. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.